You know, like that. It's just more teeth, right? That sort of thing. And then...
Did you just play Bleed? Hey, my name is Dean Lamb. I play in the technical death metal band Archspire, and today we're gonna watch some videos of Tosin Abasi explaining his technique. I've got a couple videos up from a clinic that he did that I have never seen. It's on a YouTube channel. This guy's Moa Kalate. I don't know, maybe he was there, or I have no idea. But yeah, really cool. I'm really excited to watch it. I love Tosin Abasi's playing. I think he's very, very good. He's pushing the boundaries of crazy progressive guitar playing. So I'm excited to watch it. So let's check it out. I learned that riff once. I think I got it up to 80%. And it's like, it's kind of on my list of things that I need to finish learning. Like I did get it pretty far, but not quite up to song tempo. It's really cool. I think one of the problems with learning that thumping technique is that it's become so synonymous with Tosin now that it's just like I know Reggie Wooten did a lot of that stuff like a long time ago, but Tosin has just made it his own. He's like done all of his own things to it and just kind of made it his signature sound. He's a good, he's a good guitar man.
You know what we're talking about? Or should I like break it down a little bit?
Yeah, break it down.
Break it down like this. All right, cool. So basically it's like slap bass, but instead of a single attack, you can get an upstroke similar to alternate picking. And part of his question was getting an articulation out of it. Actually, my nail broke a few days ago, so I have 0 thumbnail, so this is, maybe it will be illustrative that I guess even without a lot of nail, you can still get the tone. But
oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I thought you needed nail to do this. I played that guitar. I think it's that one. I played it at NAMM in I don't remember. It's a pretty sick guitar.
Sounds very distorted. Let me see.
Okay, okay. How is he getting that fucking, how does he get that? He's on his like neck, so he's on his bridge split coil. Oh, I'm in the wrong tuning. I have to tune, I'll be back. Okay, so he's on his neck, he's on his bridge split coil position at like low volume, no pick. But let's see what he was doing here, really simple. I wanna find the simplest exercise that he does so we can kind of get through it a little bit. Hey, this video is brought to you by Sweetwatermusic.com. So when I was building this office, brand new office here, I needed a whole bunch of stuff, a new desk, new studio monitors, audio stuff, video stuff. I found everything at Sweetwatermusic.com. In addition to music gear, they also stock Rode audio equipment and Blackmagic cameras. And it's just like everything that I need is all on just one website. So if you take a look at the link in the description, you'll find the list of gear that I use from Sweetwatermusic.com. Go check it out. It supports the channel. Thank you so much. On to the video. Okay, so he's doing threes. And then fours. 3, 3, 3, 4. I think that's what he's doing.
So I'm going,
oh my God, he's going so fast. Well, yeah, okay, well, let's keep watching.
down, up, 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 like that. And I'm muting quite a bit with my left hand. And then, like I said, you need a single coil voicing on your guitar or like a split sound, because a lot of it comes from that scooped, bright sort of timbre. Like if I did it with my neck pickup, I mean, it kind of works.
It still sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, if you did it with your neck pickup, it still sounds awesome.
But it sounds a lot better.
It does sound better there.
You know, like that. It's just more teeth, right? Technique-wise,
Oh
I would almost imagine as if instead of striking the note, you're actually releasing the note. Like I'm pushing it, and then the sound comes from the note, like coming out. Like, does that make sense? Like a rubber band, right? So maybe to help with you, do an exaggerated practice where you're not doing it fast at all, but you're kind of doing like an exaggerated like bow and arrow style thing where you're kind of putting a lot of tension on the string.
Okay.
But yeah, basically I combine phrases by adding fingers to create note groupings, like groups of 2, which would be like, then 3 would be 1, 2, 3. So I'm plucking, going down, up, and then I'm plucking with my index finger. So you get. That sort of thing. And then.
Did you just play Bleed?
That's a.
How is it so clean? Oh my God.
Sort of thing. And then you can get groups of 4 by going 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure.
Groups of 5.
Come on.
And then you can combine like hammer-ons and stuff like that to greater note groupings. I will say when you're working on it, it's strange. Like it feels like you'll never get it sometimes. I remember like I did it for months, and I had a friend who taught me. He played bass and he was shredding it, and I was like, dude,
Sure.
that's so sick. And then I was trying it, but it
Dude,
just
that's so sick.
never was clicking. And then one day I was jamming with a drummer, and because I was trying to lock with this drum groove, like I started physically kind of doing it differently, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, and it was just like, it seemed like no progress, and then all of a sudden something clicked.
Oh, that's so cool.
If you're feeling frustrated, I think it's because it's kind of it's not the most intuitive way of using your thumb, you know what I mean? But I think once you get it, you'll forget that you couldn't do it before. So try to look into that hypothetical future of your thumping self. Hopefully that helps. And curl your nail out a bit, not too long. Actually, learning some classical guitar helps too, because you get used to using your right hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for like when you're using the other fingers. It's like really helps. Like learning classical guitar really helped me to have control over more than just like a pick.
He's saying that it's not an intuitive way to use your thumb for sure. I think I have like the real basics of it down. I didn't quite realize that it should be on a split coil sound, so I've actually never tried that. Honestly, the thumb part is not the problem for me. I'm not quite getting like the snappiness that he does, and it could be just a pickup thing, could be a tone thing, or it could just be like how hard he's really hitting it. I'm not sure. It's more like lining up the other fingers and getting them. I also do have a little bit longer nails on my fingers, but damn, that's so sick. Man, what a cool technique. Okay, so he continues by talking about Swybrid picking, which I know a little bit about.
Everyone knows sweep picking. Does everyone know hybrid picking?
Yes.
No? Do you know chicken picking? If this was America, you'd know chicken picking. That sort of like country thing?
He just played fucking liquid tension experiment. That's sweet. I love that riff.
It's when you hold your pick and then you use like an available finger to to grab other notes. But you can do it in like
Oh, so cool.
It's a cool way of getting intervals that are far apart.
Yeah.
It's similar to playing with just an open right hand, but you're using your pick. And you can end up with like some cool stuff.
Ah, so cool.
Where it's like you're playing classical guitar, but you have a pick.
One thing that it also allows you to do hybrid picking is it allows you to keep your picking hand in one spot so you can actually more efficiently mute. So like you can do big movements. I've been doing a lot of this stuff. And I don't really know if it sounds good, but allowing you to do like fast. So it allows you to get stuff really fast without having to worry about muting too much. Because muting and then fast alternate picking, like so much movement, but with hybrid picking you get a little bit of cheat code.
So sweep picking is when you kind of rake the pick to create, fast notes. Swybrid picking is when you combine sweeping and hybrid picking. So it allows you to basically sweep arpeggios, but target intervals that are on non-adjacent strings. So
Marshall Harrison was the guy that kind of coined that Swybrid phrase. The Swybrid, the title of that, I think.
Kind of, it's not exactly string skipping, but that finger you're using is free to go to other strings while you are picking. So let's see.
Yeah,
I'm kind of
right.
I'm plucking that first note, and then I'm skipping the string in between them and going to the lowest note of this chord. And I'm upstroking and downstroking it. And so you can create arpeggios that are like...
Oh, that's so cool.
So...
One thing I didn't notice before is that he favors that bridge coil split a lot. That's interesting. I would have never thought that. I just assume humbucker, like for better noise reduction, but yeah, coil split.
And it's a cool way of getting this sort of
maybe it's something about the Fishmans. I don't know.
Arpeggio that doesn't have an obvious looping cycle. It's kind of like it's more intervallic than you could achieve by sweeping. And it's pretty easy to do. I feel like I've barely cracked the surface with it. So I feel like I'm waiting for people to take it and do insanely cool shit with it.
The most stuff that I've ever done with it would be like something like this. So I'm combining. That kind of thing. I'm like rolling up and then sweeping down. I don't know if that's technically Swybrid. I mean, I'm sweeping and hybrid picking at the same time, but.
But yeah, it's an example of like, I didn't invent hybrid picking and I didn't invent sweep picking. I don't know if I invented Swybrid picking, but it's like, it's like being in the kitchen and having peanut butter and like beef jerky. Wait, you guys don't eat peanut butter here, huh? You do? But not with jelly? Sorry, okay, never mind. This is tangent. These things exist, and you can combine them, and this is available all over the fucking place. And I don't know if this is originality, but it's like, it's definitely a cool thing to do. So you should mess around with it more and then show me what you come up with.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Quick little one about selective picking.
And then I do a lot of technique-based practice as well. And so with a lot of techniques, I try to apply a musical context with them. So the first song I played, for instance, is a chord progression. It started as a chord progression.
Oh, so cool. Ah, such a cool chord progression, so cool.
But the main riff, I took it down an octave. So where the technique comes into play, I was working on this thing I call selective picking, where you create note groupings by hammering on a number of notes and then picking a number of notes. So like, if I wanted to get a group of 3, I'd have, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So good. So with that,
Okay. Again, he's on that bridge split coil. I'm not getting the same kind of slapping. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting the same kind of slappiness that he is, but it is a really cool technique. I actually really like that melody I just wrote. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, something kind of like that. Ah, that's cool. I like it.
at chord progression, I was doing these groups of 5 where I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And I plugged it into the chord progression, which is. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's so cool. I was literally just drooling while I was watching this.
You know, taking that technique and adding harmony was kind of a way of making it more musical.
Okay, so we recently did something kind of similar, not as cool as that. We took a riff that had a melody, strong melody, and it also has a backing, and we took it and we took the backing and the melody and we combined them into its own riff that has both elements to it, which is kind of what he's doing. He's taking like a rhythmic thing and then he's putting together the melody on top, and it creates a new vibe. It's really cool. It's really difficult because oftentimes you write a riff that has a melody that you don't think I should also play the rhythm to this at the same time. It's like, that's not very common, but it is a cool way to look at a riff. And I mean, I obviously love that chord progression. And I love all the stuff that Tosin's doing. I think that stuff is all really sick. I would love to, I'd love to watch more of this kind of stuff. If you guys have any more clinics that he's done, I found this one, but post whatever your favorite videos are in the comments. And yeah, maybe I'll try to work on some more of that thumping. It's really hard. All right, thanks for watching.